He must know the flavor of Jorts. Okay, well, Jorts is another entry by Willow Rock, the people who brought us I Am Groot and Winter Warmer. So I am expecting great things from Jorts. I am a little bit concerned because the last Willow Rock that we had was so effervescent that I literally could not drink it for like half an hour until the foam settled down. This one's not attempting to overflow the can. It's just sitting. So I think we're safe. I am still pouring it at an angle just in case. Okay. The Jorts is not as energetic as the Winter Warmer was. Still gives you a nice head on there, but I got a feeling it's going to dissipate fairly quickly. That is a slightly greenish yellow. That is not... well, I think the green is coming from my computer's fun light system over there. But to give you an idea, that is not a golden yellow. That's a yellow. You can see my face back there. I'm in love, my God. So yeah, adding a little blue into the mixture is just the essence of Jorts, you're saying? It's not my favorite color for a beer. But looks aren't everything. Let's give it a sniff. Oh, holy shit. That is hoppy with something else. Hoppy with... I don't know what that is. It's citrusy and hoppy. It is not dank. It's crisp and sharp, refreshing, and it smells clean, which is not usually a thing that I associate with beer. I mean, not that I think of beer as being dirty, but this smells clean. Do they put like window polish in here or something? It smells fresh. Maybe the jorts were recently laundered. You don't know that. Maybe they like their jorts were too rough and so they added some fabric softener, okay? It's a nice clean cut pair of jorts. Yes, these aren't the jorts that you make by doing cutoffs with jeans. These are jeans that were manufactured to be shorts. Maybe they've even got cuffs on the bottom. Who knows? I dispense with the metaphors and actually taste the thing. That's so weird. It smells clean. It's not an IPA, but it is an IPA. It says this is a white ale. I've never heard of a white ale before. I've heard of like a wheat beer. Like a wheat beer. A white ale. It's pine. It's pine. That's what I'm getting. It's like I'm in a pine forest. That's why it smells so clean, because I'm thinking of like pine sol, you know? So you've got the citrusy hops, and then there's this sort of pine sap thing going on in there. It's very thin, very watery, very wet on the tongue. No astringent qualities. A slight, just a whisper of bitter at the end, but nothing aggressive. Just enough to let you know you're drinking an ale. Not even that many roasty notes. The hops in this do not taste like roasted hops. They taste like fresh, green, juicy hops that were poured into the big thing that they put the beer in. You know that thing. And then they put just some pine resin in there or something. Indigo is at the door. She's desperately hoping to get a taste of the jorts. And I refuse. These are my jorts.
I can't sniff
No, you can't sniff the jorts. All right, fine. You can sniff the jorts. You can taste the jorts as well. I'm actually going to give you. I'm going to give you what's left in the can. There's not much left in the can. All right.
Cedar.
Sorry, Cedar tried to trip me there.
Smells good.
It's better in a glass, probably.
Too bitter for me.
Too bitter?
Can I try it in the glass?
In the glass.
Still too bitter for me.
Too much of an ale.
And it's not enough of a pine flavor.
No?
No, I want it more piney.
You want it more piney? Oh. I guess it's not quite piney enough for Indigo standards. I'm thrilled with it, actually. I like the pininess of it. I like the citrusness of the hops. I'm not sure which hops these are, but I assume they're Citra hops. And I assume that they were not dried or roasted or anything like that before going in. I think these guys went in just about as fresh and green as they possibly could have. Indigo appearing at the door like, I heard you got jorts here. Sadly, the jorts were not to... did someone say jorts? The jorts were not to Indigo's liking. It's too bitter for her, I guess. Jorts! Just gonna scream it as many times as I can. It's not her cup of tea, but it's entirely mine. I'm very much enjoying this. This is a white ale. Tastes suspiciously like an India Pale Ale, fellas. But it seems lighter and waterier, and yet at the exact same time, they've managed to squeeze some extra flavors in there that I'm not used to. This is very refreshing. This is, if you are having a hot day, this will cool you right off. If you want to, I could take this lakeside, get myself a nice little folding chair, have a jorts while wearing some jorts, and maybe up in the baby, we've got to go up to the Adirondacks and chill at your dad's cabin. I want to go swimming in a lake. I have a hankering for some lake swimming, and especially if there's like one of those rope swings in there, jorts at a barbecue. You could queue with this. You could have this at a barbecue, absolutely. You might surprise your friends a little bit. They'd be like, "Is that pine?" Yes, it is. This, I don't know, something about this is very, it's different enough and it's unique enough that it's feels special to me. I've had a hell of a lot of IPAs. This doesn't really taste like an IPA to me. It's in that neighborhood, but it's veered into a very different territory that I think is quite refreshing. No, a barbecue. Okay, so in the summertime, my family and I like to go to a place called Gilbert Lake. It is essentially surrounded by not really a mountain. It's like a big hill, I guess you could say, and then it's a bowl shape. There's a lake in the middle, and all along the inside there's cabins, and then there's some forests, and there's even a place where you can play frisbee golf. There's like a big frisbee golf course up at the top. And they've got those barbecues that it's like you shove charcoal into it and then grill on them, but this thing is stuck to the floor out in the public places by the beach or by the kids' playground next to the picnic tables. They have these grills that are just there. You've got to bring your own charcoal and lighter fluid and whatever, but they're there and they're stuck to the ground. And I'm seriously, if I sat at a long wood picnic table near the beach or near the frisbee golf course, and we were doing some grilling on one of those barbecues, I think one of these would be the perfect companion for having look up National Park Grill. I think it's like the same fucking model everywhere you go over here. They all have the same like wrought iron coil, that this is the handle, that it's like a I don't even know how to explain it to you, but it's literally like the same model of barbecue grill that you get everywhere. There's no cover for it. You can put a layer of aluminum foil on it if you want to. Most people don't. You gotta bring a grill scraper because it's gonna be covered in other people's shit. Birds, squirrels could have taken dumps on it. They don't care. You light a fire in there and then scrub it real good and then cook your burgers, your frozen hamburger patties on there. And this guy would be your best friend while you are grilling up them burgers and hot dogs for your family with them little kids running around on the beach building sandcastles. This is a good friend during that time period. Woo! Refreshing. That's a pick-me-up. I like me some jorts. Don't mind if I do. All right. Now that we've had a nice pick-me-up, it's time to get down to the business of killing.